I hear you're going to be on the cover of a magazine! Congratulations! You're working today too, right, Miyakawa? Please do your best. Okay, thank you. Although today's just an interview.
Whoa, I see the crowd's already formed for the day.
Akina has always been more popular with girls than guys, though.
She must get a whole mountain of chocolates on Valentine's Day. I never thought I would have one of those it girls for a classmate.
Don't let her hear you say that. I'm a little worried about how she'll react. That girl, Akina Miyakawa, is my childhood friend and a model who is currently rising at an incredible speed in the popularity rankings. By the way, my name is Yuito Minashiro. She got her start as a freelancer, and now she works for a top talent agency. Because she's marketed as being cool, aloof, and elegant, the majority of her fanbase consists of high school girls. Also, it turns out that she's not bad at singing either. Taking advantage of her current popularity, her agency has plans for her to debut as a singer too. They have her working hard at her voice lessons right now. What's that? Why do I know so much about the plans of a talent agency? Man, I'm so jealous.
It's not enough that your father is big in the entertainment industry, but you had to have such a cute childhood friend too?
Yep, that's why. My dad works in the industry and has connections everywhere. Of course, that's not the only reason.
Yuito, where's the sequel to this?
It should be on the bookshelf inside the closet.
Get it for me?
Fine. Wait, haven't you read that one before?
I'm just reading the interesting parts.
Alright, here you go. But don't you have work today? Shouldn't you get going soon?
Just a little longer. It's going to be all lessons today. I want to laze around a bit more.
Okay then. Want me to message you again?
Yay, please do. That feels so good.
As you can see, the cool and dignified model is the same one that's practically melted into my bed right now. I guess it's true when people say appearances can be deceiving. When she's with her family and those she's close to, she just wants to be spoiled and pampered. It doesn't make her any less cute though. The fact that I have her for a childhood friend? Like our classmate said, I'm a really lucky guy.
See you tomorrow. Thanks for the massage. Love you, Yuito.
Okay, love you too. Be safe out there. She might be a little lazy and self-centered at times. She takes her job seriously and puts a lot of hard work into it. That's why I'm always rooting for her to do well. Is it any surprise that I like her? I was seriously struggling to keep my cool and act casual during the massage just now. When I said love you too, I really meant it. Though it never seems that way, especially when I'm just responding to her casual goodbyes. Well, I guess there's no helping it now. Time to study. Can't slack off when she's hard at work.
I, Akina Miyakawa, decided to go to the bookstore on my way home from the voices lessons. After all, today is the day when the very first magazine with me on the cover is going to be released. I wonder if it's selling well. It'll be great if I saw someone buying it. Huh? Is that Yuito over there? Could he be buying my magazine? Yay! I'm so glad I ran into him here. Come on, Yuito. It's right in front of you. Huh? He ignored my magazine. He's going for the Idol magazine with you on the cover? The magazine he picked up wasn't mine. But that was a model friend from the same agency as me. As I watched him leave with a happy smile on his face, I couldn't even make a single sound. He picked you over me, you know? Horrible, right? That cheater! I get how you feel, but don't you think it's weird that you're complaining to me, of all people? When I got home, I called you right away to tell her what happened. You Miyazaki, is the one I get along with the best out of all my fellow models at the agency. Unlike me, who started as a model and is currently working on debuting as an idol. She actually started out as a singer and dancer, Although she's 1 year older than me, we joined the agency around the same time. I've always thought of her as an equal and a good friend. Even though there's rumors that Yu Misaki is just a stage name she's using to hide the fact that she has famous parents. She doesn't seem to like being given special treatment, so I never gave much thought to it. I mean, if I tell someone else, it'll be like I'm gossiping about you behind your back. And you're my friend. No hard feelings, you know. You're so cute, Akina. I don't really get it, but thanks? Anyway, correct me if I'm wrong. You called him a cheater, but you two aren't even dating, right? We might as well be. Just yesterday when I said I love you to him, he replied with love you too. And did you say that with the gravity it deserved? I was kind of joking around. I suppose he can't be blamed for brushing it off as a thoughtless comment. That's what I thought. Just be honest and tell him properly. He definitely is getting the wrong messages from you right now. How can I be honest? I can never let him know my deepest desires. That I want him to put up my pictures all over his room and then be all shy and smiley around them all day. Yeah, don't tell him that part. But if it's bothering you that much, you should just hurry up and confess to him already. If I could do that, I wouldn't be having such a hard time right now. Yuito and I have been friends ever since elementary school. When we were little, I used to say things like, I'll marry you when I grow up, all the time. Of course, I didn't know any better back then. But once we hit middle school and became more aware of the opposite sex, things became a little awkward between us. And then his mom died, and he withdrew himself for a while. He got over it eventually, but I could feel more of a distance between us after that. But when we were in middle school, there was a time I fainted because of the high fever I had. Yuito came over at the request of my mother. Worry on his face, he took care of me all day long with a tenderness that hasn't changed since we were children. It was then that the feelings I thought were long gone resurfaced once again. Those thoughts of I like you and I want to be your girlfriend. We've gradually managed to get closer ever since then, but I guess it'll never be the same as when we were kids. Well, in a way, that's a good thing. Back then, I never felt comfortable the way I do now with telling him anything and everything.
Oh, Akina, did you already know about Yuito's family?
Huh?
I heard his father got remarried. And his new wife has a child too, so Yuito will be getting a new sibling.
Huh? Really? This is the first time I'm hearing of it.
Oh, is that so? How strange.
What? He didn't tell me, and I had to find out from Mom? Why?
I only found out because I ran into his father by chance just now. Oh, right, that reminds me. He told me not to spread the news around as it might cause trouble due to the nature of his job. Akina, are you listening? Akina?
Why did you tell me about Uncle getting remarried, and that you're going to have a new sibling?
On our first day back to school, I could kind of tell that Akina had been in a bad mood all day. And then she told me to meet her in an empty classroom after classes. How did she find out? We were trying our best to stop rumors from spreading. Oh, maybe she got some insider information? You know, if it gets out and a big fuss is made, it could affect your job too, right?
Oh, I see. I guess a guy in your father's position has it rough, huh?
No, that's not what I was referring to. Well, doesn't matter. I'll tell you everything in detail next week.
Okay, got it. Anyway, that aside, there's something else I want to ask you. What kind of girl do you like, Yuito?
Huh? The kind of girl I like? Why is she suddenly asking that question? When I thought about how to reply, I think you're pretty cute, Akina.
Of course I am. But if you're trying to throw me off by flattering me, you can think again.
I swear I'm not. I really meant what I said.
Seriously, if you don't want to tell me, then fine. Oh, look at the time. I have to go for my voice lessons. Bye!
Huh? No, wait, Akina! I forgot to congratulate her for making it onto the magazine cover. I even ordered it in advance. Well, I guess I can tell her later. Akina's reaction. She looked like she was embarrassed but was trying to hide it. Because I was too direct and made her feel awkward? Is that it? This reminds me. I can ask that person. Girls know girls best after all. Oh, I got lucky. She replied right away. Let's see. I'm actually in the area, so want to meet up and discuss this in person? In front of the station. Right? Sounds good to me. So let's go with... Sure, I'll be right there.
I'm home. I'm exhausted.
I get that you're tired, but shouldn't you at least take a shower before lying on the couch?
Come on, just for a little while. I'll go and shower soon.
Aren't you afraid that Yuito will get grossed out if you do things like that?
No, I'm not. He knows me the best, after all.
About that, I actually heard this from one of our neighbors. She said that Yuito met a girl at a cafe near the station and they looked really close. She was surprised because she's always thought you and Yuito were together.
Huh?
Hello? Pretty rare for you to call me at this time, Akina.
Yuito, there's another girl you're close to? Who the hell is she?
Huh? What are you talking about again?
He does sound really confused, but... it seems quite genuine to me, though. I actually heard that someone saw you acting really close to a girl recently.
Come again? By a girl, you mean someone that's not you?
Yeah, apparently not. I forgot to ask when she saw it. The fact that he automatically thinks of me when he hears the word a girl you're close to, I can be happy about that later.
A girl I'm close to outside of my family that's not you. I have no idea who it could be.
Really? Maybe you were just being too nice and didn't notice that you were stringing her along.
Come on now, you know I'm not great at flirting. Plus, I'm not even that popular anyway.
That's what he thinks. What he doesn't realize is that he's actually quite the catch and pretty popular too. Even though his face doesn't make you go, wow, that guy's hot right away, he gives off the impression of a guy who's kind and will take good care of you. He's always been well put together and friendly to everyone. From the way he treats people, they're always surprised to hear his family's rolling in money. On top of that, he's good at household chores too. If he ever truly wanted to have a girlfriend, he'd probably find one almost immediately. I never even told him Yu's name, let alone let him meet her, because I didn't want her to be attracted to him and become one of my rivals too.
Hello? Earth to Akina?
Yuito,
Yes.
are you free this Saturday? Want to go out with me?
On a date?
I just need to do some shopping. A model needs to keep up with the latest fashions after all.
If you say so. It'd be bad if a fan saw us out on a date, huh?
So is Saturday okay or not?
Yeah, sounds great. Looking forward to it.
Right. Let's call it a day then. We can talk about it more later. Bye! I was just trying my luck, but we're really going on a date? I have to start thinking about what to wear. Huh? He said I was the only girl outside of his family he's close to. But he's an only child and his mother's already passed away. Is there another girl in his family? A cousin or something? Whatever, I'll ask him when I get the chance.
Been a long time since we went out together on the weekends. Kind of felt like she had something to ask me, but well, it's not like I did anything wrong. Going to be fine.
Yuito, it's time for us to go.
Oh, coming.
See you next time. We'll be staying over as we discussed just now.
Got it. I'll have everything prepared. Be careful on your way back.
Okay, thanks. Good night.
Huh? Don't tell me this is what Akina was talking about. No, but she should already know, right? Well, I guess I can just ask her when I get the chance. More importantly, I have to think about where I'm going to take her for our date. On Saturday. When I arrived at our meeting spot a little early. Huh? Akina's here already? Ah.
I'm sorry, but I'm actually waiting for someone right now.
What does it matter? What kind of loser keeps a girl like you waiting anyway?
This is exactly why I wanted to get here earlier than her. Sorry to make you wait, Akina. By the way, what's your business with my girlfriend?
Yuito!
Forget it.
At least he retreated without a fight. Sorry I'm late, Akina.
Don't worry about it. I'm the one who's early. Thanks for that.
Oh, it's still 15 minutes earlier than the time we set. How early were you exactly?
Huh? It's not what you're thinking. I just decided to come early on a whim. It's not like I woke up early because of how much I was looking forward to it.
Okay, if you say so. But still, indulge me. How long did you wait?
About 15 minutes ago.
So she got here 30 minutes before our meeting time?
Anyway, how could you call me your girlfriend in public like this?
Ah, you're right. You'd be in real trouble if a fan heard me. Sorry.
Huh? He didn't even pause before apologizing. It's nothing.
She suddenly seems kind of down. Oh, maybe she's regretting something she said. Akina says some unreasonable things sometimes, but then she'll know how she went overboard and start blaming herself. I could just tell her I didn't mind it at all, but that's taking the easy way out. Alright then, as your ever loyal attendant and butler, I'll be the one escorting you for today. What do you say, my lady?
It's nothing. All right, I'll leave it in your hands, my capable subject. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
I'm honored. Let us go then, my lady. I can't remember when it started, but we often do this kind of silly roleplay to cheer each other up. After all, laughing together never fails to make all of our troubles seem smaller. It's just our thing. We should get moving then. Is there anywhere specific you want to go, Akina?
I want to get some new clothes, but that's not particularly urgent. For now, I'm counting on you to show me a good time, my loyal butler.
Of course, I live to serve, my lady. Oh, before I forget.
Huh?
You don't often dress like this, huh? I think you actually look really good in these clothes. Very cute.
Obviously! Despite how it looks, I actually color coordinated everything just for today.
I see. You're amazing, Akina.
It's because you always compliment me so smoothly that I...
Huh? Even though there was some mild trouble in the beginning, that doesn't change the fact that we're childhood friends who get along super well with each other. We chatted casually while exploring the mall, had a meal together, and rounded off the day by doing some shopping at the end. When heading back home, I took a long detour because I wanted to walk Akina home before going home myself.
That was fun. I haven't had such a chill day in a long time.
I know, right? We haven't gone on a date. I mean, we haven't spent the whole day out together in a while.
I don't mind you calling it a date.
Huh?
Listen, Yuito, I've been thinking about how to tell you this.
Akina? What's going on? She looked like she was mustering all of her courage to say what she was about to say. It almost seemed like she was about to confess.
Please, go out with me. To go shopping, I mean. We should hang out more often.
Huh? Oh, sure. Of course I will. I'll try as much as possible to make time for you, so invite me out whenever you want.
Right, thanks.
Akina? Are you okay? Oh, we're here.
See you, Yurito.
Yeah, bye. Take care. I'll see you at school on Monday, okay? As she strangely started staggering her way towards her door for some reason, I stayed to make sure she made it safely inside. Is Akina really okay? But what was she actually trying to say just now? It kind of looked like to me she was trying to say go out with me as in let's date. That's impossible, right?
I'm hopeless. How could I chicken out last minute? Sometimes I wonder how you manage to keep up the cool and aloof image for your fans. I know how to put on a good act for the rabble, but not in front of a guy like. Are you sure you should be referring to your own fans as rabble? But you know, you almost managed to get it out this time, so you'll definitely succeed if you try again, right? Forget it. Huh? I give up. I'm just going to keep being his friend and wait for him to confess to me. But you never know. What if he gets snatched up by some other girl? You're not worried at all? It'll be fine. He would never abandon me. Well, I just got goosebumps. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I kind of feel bad for you, but I guess I was partly responsible for the prior incident too. Huh? You? What are you talking about? Oh, and would you look at that? What perfect timing. It kind of felt like you had just made up her mind on a major decision, which made me strangely uneasy.
Dinner's done.
Coming! As you heard, dinner's ready. I'm hanging up, okay?
Huh? Oh, sure. Have a good night.
You too, bye.
What was that all about? Why did the last part give me the jitters? Huh? Wasn't you an only child living with her mother? So, who was the guy calling her? It kind of sounded like... No, there's no way, right? With everything that happened yesterday, I can't believe I managed to fall asleep at the usual time. I have a photo shoot in the afternoon. Who's texting me so early? It's from you? What is it? Huh? What the hell? What's going on?
Coming. Just a moment. I just got on and changed out of my pajamas and was thinking about what to make for breakfast when my doorbell suddenly started ringing nonstop. And when I looked at the door monitor... Akina? What's wrong? Hold on, I'm coming out right now. What's wrong, Akina? Did something happen? Akina already had tears swimming in her eyes. She looked like she was on the verge of a full-on sob session. This is the first time I've seen her like this.
Yurito!
Yes?
Why not me? How could you make love to you first?
What did you just say? Her words were so shocking they took me completely off guard. For now, at least it's certain that there's some sort of terrible misunderstanding here. Please, calm down. Can you tell me clearly what happened?
Yurito...
She was crying and at a loss for words. Whatever happened, it must have been really bad. Everything will be fine, but I need you to tell me what happened.
Yurito, you have a girlfriend, don't you?
Huh? Yeah, of course I do. Why is she asking a question with such an obvious answer? After all, you're my girlfriend, aren't you? I don't get why you're asking.
Huh?
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 What?
I knew it would turn out like this.
Sis?
You? Huh? Sis? What's going on here?
So you got that part wrong too, huh? Okay, I'll explain everything, so just cool your head for a moment.
Huh? You mean you didn't know?
I'm calm. So, when he called you sis...
Basically, long story short, my father married her mother.
Really? Why didn't you tell me?
You already knew about my father getting remarried, so I thought you found out from you.
No, I heard it from my mother. And she probably heard it from your father?
I was honestly torn, but I decided not to tell you anyway. The fewer people who know, the better, especially since you belong to the agency too.
Huh? What does your agency have to do with it?
Huh? Has no one told you about my mom before?
I don't know what you're talking about. I did hear some rumors floating around, but I just ignored them since it was none of my business.
That's just like you, Akina. My real name is actually Yu Mikura.
Oh, okay. Huh? Mikura? The same Mikura as our agency CEO?
Yep, my mother's the CEO of this agency, Mikura Entertainment.
I see. I guess it's true that even a small slip of the tongue would have caused a big incident. Oh, so that's what you meant by if a big fuss was made, it could affect your job?
That reminds me. I did find your response a little weird for someone who was supposed to know the truth of the situation. I was intending to explain everything to her later anyway, so I didn't think much of it at the time.
So that means you've already known each other for a while?
Yeah, it's been about a year since we first got to know each other, and we frequently kept in touch.
Yeah, she stayed over last night with her mom too. But Auntie has already left for work with my dad. Indeed, someone who doesn't know you and I are step-siblings can't be blamed for thinking I was cheating.
Oh, in that case, on the day my magazine was released, why did you buy hers and not mine?
You saw that? Even though it's not technically official yet, I wanted to support my family, you know?
Aw, you're such an adorable little brother.
Anyway, I already asked Auntie beforehand to reserve a copy of your magazine for me.
Oh, okay, thanks. So, now that I understand what the two of you are, what about the two of us?
Yeah, I'd like to iron that out as soon as possible too.
About that, Yuito, when do you think you and Akina started dating?
Huh? Ever since that day I took care of her when she was sick, of course. In our last year of middle school.
What? Huh? What do you mean?
Huh? But you were the one who confessed back then. You were all like, I like you, and let's be together.
Huh? Don't tell me. I spoke my thoughts out loud? So, what was your answer?
You don't remember? You don't know how happy I am to hear that, Akina. So does that mean I'm your boyfriend now? And you said yes.
I don't remember any of this because I was burning up and only half conscious. What have I done? That didn't count. I wasn't in my right mind. Tell me again.
Like I'd say all those embarrassing things again.
You had no trouble repeating everything just until now.
It was so important. You should have double-checked with me when I got better.
But your attitude towards me changed a lot after that day. And you kept coming over to my place, so I thought it was fine.
Well, that was just because that was the day I finally realized I liked you. I was simply trying to close the distance between the two of us. It's your fault for treating me the same like you always did before.
No, I didn't. I tried my best to flirt with you and do boyfriend stuff. Do you really think I go around giving random girls massages?
But if you really thought of me as your girlfriend, why did you never make a move on me?
I couldn't date a model still on the rise. It might have ruined your career.
Who cares about that? To think you've never even tried to kiss me for 2 years, whereas I've been your girlfriend. Are you sure everything is functioning down there?
What? You just don't know how hard I work to endure my urges.
I'm still here, you know.
Oh, right. That conversation did just go in a really weird direction. Wait, that reminds me. How did you know about this misunderstanding when neither of us had any idea?
I mean, I am a part-time therapist and a consultant for both of you.
We're very grateful for your services.
And I could see the discrepancies from both of your point of views. It wasn't very hard to put two and two together.
You could have just told us.
How? Should I have told Yuito, you two aren't actually dating, you know? Or should I have told Akina, don't worry, you actually confessed a long time ago? How would you have reacted? You don't even know the headache I got when I finally figured out what was going on. I thought the gentlest and most efficient way to fix this was for Akina to confess again. That solved the problem with the least emotional damage for the two of you, was what I thought. But Akina's taking forever to say those words, and I'm sick of it.
I'm sorry.
Well, it seems we caused you quite a lot of stress. Sorry, you.
Oh, don't worry about it. My mom only found her second spring because of you two, so I guess we're even.
Huh?
Yep, your dad only approached my mom in the first place because he wanted to discuss you. And then my mom brought Akina to the conversation as a by the way. That was how their relationship started, you know?
This is the first time I'm hearing this.
Huh? Uncle wanted to discuss Yuito with our CEO? What was it about?
That's...
Oh, that. Apparently Yuito over here wants to become an idol manager or producer in the future.
You!
Huh? Which means you want to work with me?
Yes, you keep talking about wanting to compose songs. You've been working really hard on the guitar lately, right?
You! No, I'm not doing that for me. Not for Akina.
Thank you, Yuito. I'm so lucky that the guy I like is you.
Akina? Yeah, thanks. I'll do my best not to lose you.
Hey, I'm rooting for you. Also, I'm sorry I don't remember confessing to you.
I mean, it was my fault too for never telling my girlfriend how I feel about her in the 2 years we've been together.
We both have a lot to learn, huh?
So, let me state it clearly now. I've loved you for a long time. Please, go out with me.
Of course it's a yes. Let's do it right this time, Yuito.
And so, this was how Akina and I finally officially became a couple. After graduating high school, we moved on to university together, and Akina started cutting back on our model work to focus on becoming an idol. Her idol debut was a huge success, a testament to how hard she worked for it. In order to support her the best I could, I was planning to become her manager. But what fun would it be if everything went according to plan? The self-composed song that I uploaded on social media went viral. I took advantage of its popularity and wrote a new song with Akina as the vocalist and me playing the guitar. That song took us into the big leagues. Now, Akina and I are true partners, both in a personal and professional sense. Our family who supported us unwaveringly all the way through this journey. My dad, mom, and you. And all of our fans who never gave up on us. We are truly blessed. Today is another busy day for us. When I see Akina looking at me with a bright smile on her face. From now on, we'll continue working hard and being happy. Together. Delicious! You've gotten even better at cooking, Shikibu.
Hey, Akira, it's curry, you know? Anyone can make it taste good.
As I praise the curry at dinner, Shikibu looks at me like I'm a bit ridiculous. So, is there some secret ingredient?
Yeah. It's full of the love from your childhood friend. So be grateful and eat it up.
Can love be preserved like that?
Ugh. Don't say such gross things.
Her comments are really hitting hard. I'm Kamonaga Akira. She's Tsukashiki Shikibu. We're pretty much your typical childhood friends. We're both first-year students at the same university, and our homes were next to each other back in our hometown. The reason we're living together is, well, there's a story. We were born in a remote countryside area with no universities nearby. When we started university, I was going to live on my own, but I ended up using one of my grandfather's apartments. But there was a problem. The only available apartment was a 3LDK meant for families. It was way too big for just one person. So, I ended up sharing it with her, who was also looking for a place to stay as a university student. This is a room we share. We're just childhood friends. So, it's more like living together than being in a relationship. Isn't it okay to peek a little?
No! It's not okay, idiot.
Have you finished your bath?
Why do you look a bit disappointed?
I just wanted to enjoy the struggle of whether to peek or not a little longer.
Even if you tell me about your quirks, it's a bit troubling. You should get in the bath too. After you're done, let's play a game together.
I'll use the bath you just used.
Why are you so weird?
What are you talking about? This is normal.
It's kind of gross.
As you can see, we're used to having these ridiculous conversations and it doesn't bother us. We've been together since birth, so I don't get excited about her now. But she's still really cute.
Who are you talking to?
Hey, Akira, tell me the truth. It looks like you're dating Sakuchi, right?
I've told you, it's not like that.
Then, what about that lunchbox? It looks full of love.
It's just a lunchbox from a childhood friend.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'll ask you again. You're dating, aren't you?
You're so persistent. We're not dating. Hold on a minute. I'll send her a message. Today's lunch was delicious. Love you.
See? That sounds like you're dating.
I imagined college life would be all sparkly, but it's surprisingly tough. Everyone around me thought we were a couple, but it's not like that at all. Maybe it's not all it's cracked up to be. Even club activities are busy. I don't want to hear that from you. Same here. This is what happens with people who have boyfriends. They show off. It's frustrating. I'm being made fun of. I'm not! But you're living with Kamonaga, right? No, it's just living together. Oh, a message from Akira. He's such an idiot. You're making a weird face right now. Don't label me like that. About that lunchbox, you gave him the same thing, didn't you? It really looks like a loving wife's lunchbox. It's just a lunchbox from his childhood friend. Don't get the wrong idea. I don't really understand what the misunderstanding is. If you're not dating, wouldn't a more casual lunchbox be fine? Otherwise, he'll end up with an unbalanced diet. You're saying one thing and doing another.
Looking at all these sweets is making me hungry. On my way home from college, I was wandering around and stumbled upon a cake shop. Just like Shikibu, I have a huge sweet tooth. Drawn in, I ended up buying 3 things: a tart, a cheesecake, and a shortcake. Since we were kids, we always bought 3 things in situations like this. Not 2, but 3. We'd each pick one we liked and then share the third one. Because of that, we never fought over anything. It was just a natural rule between us. A message from her, asking what I want for dinner? Obviously, I want you. Send. Wait, just kidding. Or maybe not. Yeah, I did say that. Well, if you're asking, I'd like your homemade fried chicken. It tastes even better because you made it. The secret ingredient must be childhood friend love. No wonder it's so good.
Can you please stop being so weird, even just a little?
Whoa, you scared me. Sorry, Shikibu. I'll catch you later. There's some really strange people out there. Scary, scary. I hurried back to the apartment.
Wait, please.
What now?
You're just way too laid back.
This apartment is mine and Shikibu's personal space.
You are the type who just doesn't get it.
You've been panning non-stop, and it's kind of creepy. You seem like a weirdo, and I didn't really want to get involved.
I was just out of breath from running here.
If you're going to run, you should wear sneakers.
That's not what I meant. I just ran away from home.
The person I ran into in front of the apartment was the stunningly beautiful woman. It seems like she's got some issues. Apparently, she's run away from home. But honestly, there's nothing I can really do. Oh, I see. That's tough. I'll be rooting for you from afar. She's probably got her own reasons for this, but there's not much I can do to help. If you need help, just call this number.
Is this your phone number?
No, it's the police's.
Everyone knows the police's number.
My good intentions just got trampled on.
Is that what you call good intentions?
What's with you? I just want to get inside. I'm just a college student. Listening to her story isn't going to solve her problems. She has issues? She should go to the police or someone like that.
Please, just let me stay for a bit.
Ugh, this is a hassle.
I can hear you. Sorry.
Dear Shikibu, I picked up a runaway girl.
I feel alive again.
That's just water, though.
It's all about the vibe.
Did you run away on a whim, too?
Yup.
Go home.
Sorry, I just needed to distract myself from some tough stuff.
Switching to serious mode so suddenly.
Yeah, sorry. I'm Nagato Seisho. Do you know me?
Not at all.
Oh, I see. Guess I'm not that well known yet. I go to the same university as you, and I'm a model.
You're a model?
Yup.
You go to the same university as me? How do you know who I am?
Because you're kind of famous. You're always hanging out with your childhood friend.
I'm famous? We're more famous than a model?
Are you being sarcastic? I just kind of knew about you. I figured you couldn't be a bad guy. I mean, I wouldn't just talk to a random guy if I thought he was sketchy.
She smiled as she said that, but there was a hint of sadness in her expression. So, why did you run away?
My parents have always been super strict. They didn't allow TV, manga, or games. I didn't even get a smartphone until I was in senior high school.
Sounds like a really oppressive household. Your parents are kind of toxic, huh?
Yeah, maybe. That's why I had trouble connecting with my classmates. It was tough.
I've heard stories like this before. It's a common tale of parenting gone wrong. Kids raised in environments like this don't grow up in the way their parents intend. In fact, it often breeds rebellion, and extreme repression makes kids crave excessive freedom. Shikibu and I, on the other hand, were free.
When I started college, it was the first time I really felt free. Everything felt so new every day. Then one day, I was scouted to be a model by chance. I thought, why not give it a try? I wasn't even allowed to have a part-time job before getting into college. Even though it wasn't much, I earned my first paycheck on my own. So I thought I'd use that money to buy something for my parents.
But they turned it down, didn't they?
Yeah.
Listening to her story, it's clear. Her parents seem like the type to forbid any kind of fun. They probably freaked out at the idea of her modeling.
My parents were always shutting me down, so I got really mad and had a huge fight with them.
So you snapped and ran away from home?
Pretty much.
Your ramen's getting soggy.
Thanks. It's good. I wasn't allowed to eat stuff like this at home.
Sounds like your parents are the classic overbearing type that kids end up resenting.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking of moving out and living on my own to get away from that suffocating house.
How will you pay for school?
I'll manage with my modeling job and a scholarship.
She's serious about this. And her parents won't be able to stop her. They'll regret it once they realize that, but by then, it'll be too late.
I'm going to start looking for a place. It'll be busy, but I'm excited. But I really don't want to go back home for a while. Can I crash at your place for a few days?
Aren't you worried about staying in a guy's place?
I'm not good at making friends, so I don't have anyone else to rely on. I have a phone, but only 6 contacts in it. It's kind of pathetic, right?
Not funny at all.
Don't worry. I'll explain everything to your childhood friend so there's no misunderstanding, since she's your girlfriend.
But we're not dating.
Really? So what about your parents?
I'm from the countryside, so I moved to the city.
I see. So you live alone? But this place isn't a one-room apartment, so does that mean it'll just be the two of us?
No, I share this place with a roommate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I live with Shikibu.
I'm the kind of person who'd get kicked by a horse and die.
You must be really smart from all your studying your parents made you do.
That's not something I can be happy about. I didn't know you two were living together. Sorry for intruding. I'll leave right away.
We're not living together. We're just sharing a place. There's a spare room, so if we explain the situation, she'll probably understand if you stay for a few days.
No, I can't do that. I don't want to be the evil girl who breaks you two up.
What? You've been reading too many weird romance comics.
I told you I don't read comics. I'm back! Hey, is someone here? I saw some shoes at the entrance.
Oh, looks like she's back.
This is bad. I need to get out of here right now.
Hey, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Who is she?
I found her in front of the apartment.
You need to get rid of her.
Huh?
Told you she'd be mad. A runaway. Should we call the shelter or something? I'm sorry. Akira, this is cheating.
Calm down.
Well, this is kinda sad.
It's hard for us to even imagine something like this.
Yeah, our parents are so laid back.
Being super strict about education just wasn't their thing.
Sorry for dragging you into this mess.
By the way, have your parents tried to contact you?
I blocked them.
Well, for now, all you can do is wait.
I get your situation, but why him? I just saw him by chance and asked for help, nothing more. Really? Trust me.
In the end, we decided to let her stay for a while. Luckily, there's a spare room, so it'll work out somehow. But even if she starts living on her own, she'll have to talk things over with her parents. It's best not to get too involved in someone else's family issues. Honestly, the real problem might be me. Or us, actually.
This is supposed to be our little love nest.
Yeah, it is. Except we're not even dating, and it's still a love nest. Even if it's just for a few days, sharing our space with a stranger is bound to be stressful.
The girl is totally planning to stay here. Maybe she's pretending it was a coincidence, but she might be after you.
After me? No way! I've never been popular.
That's because I've been getting rid of all the girls who were after you.
Really? That's news to me.
There were actually quite a few girls interested in you.
Seriously?
But in the end, they all listened to me.
That's a little scary. Hey, Shikibu, don't you think it's about time we start dating?
Well, if we became a couple, I'd be so happy I wouldn't be able to focus on studying. I'd just become a lazy, useless girl.
You're seriously crazy. The reason everyone thinks we're already dating, but we're not, is she has some issues. And honestly, there's a history there. We actually dated once when we were in 9th grade. It was the happiest time of my life. But her grades took a nosedive, and she almost didn't make it into high school. I guess love really is blind. After discussing it with her parents, we decided to break up until we were old enough to handle the responsibility. But that's why we're not dating right now. If we were to start dating again, we might end up having a kid before graduation. Not that I'd mind, but we should probably wait until I at least have a job. Given that, it's no wonder she's on edge about our new roommate. Well, I'm sure we'll figure it out. At least that's what I thought.
Ah, Kira! You're such a perv!
Why are you here? That line sounds familiar.
It's because you're a perv.
I try to be careful, but for some reason, I keep running into Nagato while she's changing in the bathroom. It's a nightmare.
What are you doing, Akira? Sit down right now.
This isn't what it looks like.
Oh, really? What's not what it looks like? Falling right into that girl's trap so easily?
Wait, that's what happened?
I tried cooking for the first time. It's a sea bream aqua pazza.
Why did you start with such a complicated dish?
That's such a newbie move, thinking you can do something fancy right off the bat.
We tried the aqua pizza she made. It's delicious.
I'm glad. I figured I should get good at this since I'll be living on my own eventually. Oh, when you live alone, you don't usually make stuff this elaborate. Is that how it is? It's just easier to pick up something from the supermarket or convenience store. I cook because he's here. Then I've got to step up my game too. See? She's subtly showing off her cooking skills to impress you. What a sneaky and sly woman.
I've got a fishbone stuck in my teeth. Oh, got it. Living with Shikibu was fun, but doing things like shopping or watching movies with the three of us has made this unexpected shared life surprisingly enjoyable. As the busy days flew by, Nagato told us she had something important to talk about. It might be time for her to leave.
I finally found a new apartment.
Congrats! Did you talk things out with your parents?
Yeah, we made up. Well, I told them if they kept complaining, I'd cut ties for good. How was I making up? I also talked to the modeling agency, and they helped me with my scholarship situation.
Are you sure that's okay? They're not gonna make you do any jobs you don't want to, right?
Like shooting embarrassing videos in skimpy outfits or something? That's a pretty harsh stereotype. The agency's full of women, so I think I'm safe. Anyway, thanks for letting me stay here.
A few days after she found her new place, the time to say goodbye finally came.
Thanks for everything. It's the least I could do after you let me stay here.
Honestly, it felt like you were the one taking care of us.
Taking care? What's that supposed to mean? You didn't secretly hook up with her, did you?
I had fun. Let's talk if we run into each other at school.
I don't have many friends, so I'd like it if we could stay close. I'm not getting close to you. No way, no how.
Alright, see you around.
Yeah, see you. Thanks again. Can you stop ignoring me?
She waved goodbye and walked away. What was supposed to be just a few days turned into nearly 2 weeks together. I mean, I was fine. But I think she actually got along pretty well with Shikibu too. Shikibu's a kind girl despite everything.
She's gone now.
Miss her?
Don't be stupid, I'm relieved. The girl totally had her eyes on you.
How can you even tell?
You're so dense. If you keep being like that, some bad girl's gonna snatch you up. Like me.
So you're a bad girl?
I'm a bad girl who's madly in love with you.
Good to know you're aware of it. And just like that, our usual routine went back to normal. Our relationship was supposed to stay the same and always and forever, but...
Nice to see you again. I moved in next door.
Next door? What was that goodbye about all then?
I had to go buy some moving in soba. Why'd you bring fresh noodles that go bad quickly? I thought we could eat them together. So you are after him, aren't you? Not at all, but Akira does live in a nice place, so he's definitely a catch. We don't need any intruders in our love nest. But you two aren't even dating, right? But we're totally in love.
I can't believe we're neighbors now. Wait, wasn't there a foreigner living next door? When did they move out? As all these questions started popping up, I quietly prepped the stove to cook the soba, listening to the two of them bicker on the other side of the door.
Hamaru, try this on. It totally will suit you.
You think so? My name is Mamoru Tanaka, a second-year high school student. My name is as ordinary as it gets, and I'm just your typical background character. But I have a friend who's anything but ordinary.
Nice. You look super cool.
You really think so? Her name is Mari Kizaki. She's in the same class as me. We became friends by chance, and now we even hang out together on weekends.
Since we're here, why don't you try a new hairstyle too?
I'll pass. That's a bit much.
See, it's because you say stuff like that that you're not popular.
I don't really need to be popular.
Oh, really? Wait,
What?
does that mean you don't need a girlfriend because you have me?
No, that's not what I meant. I just don't want a girlfriend. That's all.
What's that supposed to mean? You're being cheeky. But you do think I'm pretty great, don't you?
No, I don't. Well, maybe a little. Lately, I've started noticing her more. But besides liking how things are now, there's a reason why I can't date her.
Really?
Cut it out! She's the kind of bright and cheerful person who can be a bit annoying sometimes. If I ignore her, she gets mad or even cries. But deep down, she's sensitive and kind. I kinda hope I can stay with her just like this forever.
Hey, Mamoru.
What's up?
It's nothing, but there's something I really want to tell you.
What is it? What do you want to tell me?
Thank you for accepting me for who I am.
Huh?
You probably like the other version of me better, though.
She's cute, honest, and a really good girl. Getting close to someone like her makes me feel like my life isn't so bad after all. If we were to go back to how things were before all this,
Good day, everyone. The weather's lovely today, isn't it?
who is she, you ask? That was her before she revealed her true self. At our school, everyone knows her. She's the most well-known girl here. She's also the daughter of a big company's CEO that everyone's heard of. I've heard rumors that she's attending this ordinary school to get a taste of the commoner's life. She's got some intense fans. You guys, stop staring at Miss Kizaki! Stop staring! Here they come. The idiots. There's this unofficial group of fools who call themselves her personal bodyguards. So even though the guys want to get close to her, there's this weird rule that they can't approach her. But apparently, girls are allowed to get close, so she's got a lot of female friends. That part of her world is really beautiful.
Shall we go pick some flowers? Please, wait for me.
By the way, picking flowers here basically means, let's go to the bathroom together. Even though she's like that, she often makes little mistakes when she speaks.
Hey, do you have someone you like? No, I don't. I'm not used to being around guys. You've never had anyone you liked? That's right. Believe it or not, I'm a lady of the abyss, so I've never been able to get close to men. Huh? Don't you mean lady from the sheltered upbringing? Oh, I slipped up.
She's so naturally cute, even when she makes mistakes. At that moment, I was completely fooled by her. Little did I know, I'd soon be peering into the abyss. Everything changed suddenly in mid-May. It was during lunch that day, and I happened to be alone on the rooftop. It's getting warmer these days. The rooftop's a perfect spot to have lunch by yourself.
It's so hot.
Huh? That voice. It sounds familiar.
What's up with this heat? I'm all sticky from the sweat. Huh?
When I looked towards the voice, I saw a girl fanning herself inside her uniform. Kizaki?
Oh,
For a moment, time stood still, and I thought, no way, this can't be happening. The same girl who spends her break picking flowers with her friends? Her tone? Everything about her was totally different from the person I thought I knew.
it's really hot today, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Trying to laugh it off isn't gonna work. It's too hot. Let's head back to the classroom.
Wait a sec.
Huh? She blocked my way with an iron defense. She was probably trying to protect her image.
You saw that, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw everything.
Please keep what you saw a secret.
Don't worry. Even if I told someone, they wouldn't believe me. Should we try it once?
No!
I was just kidding.
This isn't the time for jokes. How did it end up like this? My perfect, flawless image as a lady is ruined.
I see. She's really been hiding her true self all this time. So now that I know all this, does that mean I've got some kind of leverage over her? Not that I'd ever use it. I'm just a harmless background character after all. Probably. Just then, her personal bodyguards showed up. I'm pretty sure she headed to the rooftop. Ah! I can still smell her sweet fragrance. She must be this way! This is bad. Huh? What's up, guys? Who are you? Just call me the angel who descended on the rooftop. Don't lie! Where did Miss Kisaki go? She just headed towards the cafeteria. What? So this sweet scent is just a lingering fragrance? I could eat 3 bowls of rice with this. No, I mean, let's head to the cafeteria! Thank goodness they're idiots. Still, those guys are a seriously dangerous group to be around.
Hey,
What?
why did you help me?
Because you didn't want your image to be ruined, right? Well, to those guys, it might have just been a bonus, but still. Honestly, I really thought you were a true lady.
What? I am a real lady.
I mean, I thought you were on the inside too, but I guess it's just your status.
Is that bad? I know I'm just a rough girl anyway.
Well, whatever. Actually, I think you're more relatable than I thought.
Huh?
Before I knew the real you, you seemed so distant. But I like the way you talk now.
Like?
Please keep what you saw today a secret.
Hold on.
Sorry, I haven't had lunch yet, so let's talk later. With that, I made my escape. But man, she's got some serious contrast in her personality. And that's how this all started.
You haven't spilled my secret, have you?
I haven't. Calm down. Ever since that day, she'd been talking to me every day. That would be fine, but I'm always on edge, worried the bodyguards might find out. Come on, trust me already.
It's not that I don't trust you.
I won't tell anyone. And we're just classmates, right? We can even say we're basically strangers. Why does she keep glaring at me? Correction. She doesn't just talk to me. She picks fights with me. But honestly, her angry face is kind of cute. Please stop following me around. If the bodyguards catch us, it's going to be a mess.
All right, I won't glare at you and follow you anymore. But can you listen to my story?
What's the story?
I've never told anyone this, but it's about my secret.
Your secret? Once I hear this, there's no going back. I knew that, but I also knew I had to hear it.
I grew up not knowing I was a rich girl until middle school.
What do you mean? Her background is pretty complicated. To sum it up, She didn't know who her father was until she was in middle school. Her father's parents were against his marriage to her mother. But they loved each other, and she was born. Her mother raised her, but for various reasons, she couldn't tell her who her father was. It wasn't until her father's parents died that her parents finally got married. I guess that kind of thing really happens. I thought it was just in movies and dramas.
Right? One day, I suddenly became the daughter of a big company. It's weird, right? I didn't oppose my mom's marriage, but it still felt like I'm floating in a dream.
So you've been hiding your true self to protect your parents' reputation?
Yeah, but
What's wrong?
I finally feel relieved after telling someone.
That's good to hear.
Until my parents got married, people used to say that I was like a guy.
I don't see that at all.
I have a pretty rough personality and I talk like this. Plus my hairstyle was a bob cut until middle school.
I see.
So this is the real me. How about it? Are you disappointed?
Not at all. Like I said before, I find this side of you more relatable. I actually like the way you talk now.
You said you liked me again? Why do you keep saying things like that so easily?
I meant your way of talking, you know. There's no need to turn red. Did she think I was talking about liking her romantically? It's okay to show your real self in front of me. I won't spill the secret. I promise.
Yeah, I trust you, and that's why I told you. But I have a small favor to ask.
What is it?
Give me your contact info, and please call me Mari.
Got it. And just call me Mamoru. Unlike her refined lady persona, her real expressions change quickly. I found something really cute about her. Wow, I'm getting a ton of messages from her. At home or after a bath, I'd get a lot of missed calls and messages from her. At first they were just casual check-ins like, "What are you doing?" or "Today at school," but
Why aren't you replying? Are you with some girl? Do you hate me?
what's with these messages? Seems like since I let my guard down, she's getting more dependent on me. The next day, after a flood of messages from her, what's up with all that?
Huh? I thought you were ignoring me, and I felt lonely.
There are just too many messages. I get fed up with replying before I even start. Also, the content of your messages was starting to feel like something a girlfriend would send.
Friends usually send texts like that.
So have you ever sent messages like that before?
No, just you.
I thought so.
Don't be embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed. Not sure if I should take it as affection, but it seems like I'm special to her. It's nice that she's letting her guard down with me, but for now, our relationship continues to deepen, remaining a secret. And as expected, it ended up like this. Whoa! Where's Miss Kizaki? I miss her! Miss Kizaki! What are you gonna do about that dangerous group? Aren't you going to disband that bodyguard group?
But they're doing their own thing.
You can't just leave them like that.
Why not?
Their presence is just too much of a hassle. It'd be bad if people found out we're meeting secretly, right?
You think? I'm actually having fun.
You've got a pretty bad attitude.
Are you worried about getting caught?
Yeah, I'd be in trouble. Your image would be damaged.
Huh?
If people start gossiping that the top lady at school is secretly meeting with a background character like me, it'll ruin the image you've been trying to protect at school.
Mamoru,
What?
it's Saturday tomorrow. Want to go out for a bit? The tests are over, so I thought it'd be nice to get a change of pace.
Sure.
Great, I'll contact you later.
Okay. At the time, I didn't understand why she seemed so timid all of a sudden. That night, I didn't receive any of her usual flood of messages. Instead, I just got a straightforward message with the time and place for our meetup. The next day, Saturday, I couldn't wait, so I arrived an hour early. Oh, Mari!
Hey, I came early.
I see. So, where do you want to go?
First, let's hit the arcade, and then we could go to the karaoke.
Got it. Her unpretentiousness, unlike her ladylike persona, is nice. I feel relaxed when I'm with her.
What? Why the sudden reaction?
Why am I accepting this situation so naturally? This heartbeat, is this... Am I seeing her as more than just a friend? Never mind.
Don't surprise me like that.
Sorry. I told myself that I was just hanging out with her to unwind after the tests. But what's with this distance? Hey, isn't it a bit too much to link arms?
It's fine. I want us to look like a couple.
Why?
It's for appearances.
I don't think there's any point in showing off.
Whatever. If you don't like it, I'll kiss you.
That's a bit... I've heard that even among close friends, there should be some manners. But this distance isn't so bad. In this way, we ended up going out together a few times. She's more relaxed and shows different sides of herself when we're not secretly meeting at school.
Mamoru, it's amazing. It's beautiful.
Yeah. The real Mari is so beautiful and cute.
You should say something like,
Even more beautiful.
I can't say that. It's a bit awkward when she teases me like this. Her true feelings seem so transparent, and I almost end up showing my true feelings too.
let's go over there next.
Hey, don't just pull me like that. I guess I'm not so straightforward either. It's not that I can't say I like you because she's a lady or anything like that. It's just that she's so cute, it makes me lose confidence in myself. Just when I was letting my guard down. Isn't that Miss Kisaki?
Oh,
Are you on a date? We ended up running into her usual bodyguard crew. What is this? Oh no, I was completely caught off guard. She's known as the top lady at school, the perfect lady with impeccable manners. The image she's worked so hard to build could be ruined because of me. If it's come down to this... Hello, I'm the angel who descended from the rooftop. Is that role still alive? You're saying you're on a date with Miss Kisaki? No, it's not like that. I'm just keeping her company to take her mind off things. What? Well, she's so kind and can't say no, so she's just hanging out with me. I see. I guess she wouldn't fall for a guy like you. just as things were starting to settle,
What do you mean, a guy like you?
hey,
You're the best, most wonderful guy to me. You're like a prince who truly protects me. I ask her out on dates every time because I like him.
Mari,
Don't listen to the outsider's nonsense.
seeing her start to cry made the bodyguards panic and leave. You okay now?
Yeah, sorry. Even though you lied for my sake.
Was it okay to reveal it?
It's fine now. I don't want to see that person I love get hurt.
Thank you, Mari. Actually, Before I could confess my feelings, she kissed me. Honestly, I was surprised, but I could feel all her emotions. After that, her face looked so refreshed and even cuter than before. But it was more straightforward than I expected.
Yeah, that's good.
The rumor about Mari and me dating spread at school, but the reactions weren't bad. I was envied by other guys, but I'm glad her image didn't get tarnished.
Mamoru, please continue to protect me.
Sure. As you wish, miss.
What's that supposed to mean?
And so, the background character, me, ended up as a couple with this incredibly cute person. My name is Riku Saejima, and I'm just a normal high school senior. My college entrance exams are getting closer, and I've been busy studying for them. Ugh, I'm so sleepy. I was studying until late last night, so I'm a little sleep deprived.
Morning, Saejima-kun.
When I dropped my things onto my table, the girl sitting next to me, Mei Tachibana, greeted me. Oh, morning, Tachibana.
You seem kind of sleepy. Well, that's usually how you look.
Oh, I overslept and rushed out of the house. As you can see, Tachibana is a beautiful girl. She was always so smart that she would get the top 3 grades on exams every time, and is apparently athletic too. On top of that, she was a princess whose family operated several businesses. She was basically out of everybody's league. Countless guys have confessed their feelings to her, but she's turned them down every time. The reason Tachibana and I were talking, well, it's none other than a coincidence. We coincidentally ended up as library aides when we were freshmen and in the same class. We hit it off when we started talking about books during work. We bridged the gender gap and became close friends. We were even in the same classroom for 3 consecutive years, and now that we sat next to each other, we would casually talk every day. To be completely honest, it's not like I don't see Tachibana as a girl. I'm a healthy male high school student after all. It's normal for me to fall for a girl so beautiful and gifted in both academics and sports. I did think it would be nice if I could date Tachibana one day, but it'd be reckless to confess my feelings for her right this second. I'd only be telling her how I feel a lot later.
Hey, Saejima-kun, are you listening to me?
Huh? What's up?
I was talking about how you overslept.
I would prefer not to hear about that.
Goodness, you should try harder to wake up earlier in the morning.
I'll do my best.
Sounds like you're just trying to end the conversation and not trying to fix anything. You wouldn't survive in the Tachibana household like that.
A Tachibana household? Why are you talking about that so suddenly?
Either way, I'm saying that you should stop oversleeping.
Okay?
Gosh, you're going to have a tough future like that.
It seems like Tachibana was worried about my future. What a good friend.
Goodness, Saejima-kun. I, Mei Tachibana, looked at the side profile of my precious boyfriend sitting next to me inside. He's going to get married to me one day and become a member of the Tachibana household. I'd like him to keep that in mind. But I do love that easygoing personality of his, too. I'm basically a princess in society's eyes. My family operates multiple huge companies, and I've always grown up in a blessed environment. But even as a child, those who had more than others didn't quite fit in. I wasn't like I was bullied. But my peers have always treated me differently, and we were never able to get super close. That's why books were my only friend until middle school. I thought that my high school life would end up the same, until the spring of my freshman year.
Hey, you applied to become a library aide, right? Does that mean you like books?
What, me?
I mean, you're the only other person here, Tachibana-san.
Saejima-kun was the first person who spoke to me so casually like that. I had so much fun talking about books with him. I could feel myself falling harder and harder for him the more we talked. That went on for a year until I suddenly realized, does this mean we're dating? I mean, it does, right? A girl and boy wouldn't talk so closely if they weren't a couple. Couples I've read about in books were always talking super closely like this too. Saejima-kun and I are dating, and I didn't know? But we hit it off pretty well, and he actually is kind of handsome. I'm really happy about this.
Tachibana-san? Your face is red. Are you okay?
What? Oh, there's no problem at all. I just found out that I had a boyfriend this whole time.
If that's true, that'd be a huge problem. You say really crazy jokes sometimes, Tachibana-san.
Time passed by, and even now that we're seniors, our relationship was still going strong. Marriage is right around the corner, or so I've been thinking, but Tachibana-kun's opinions matter too in this case, yeah.
Alright, homeroom is over. You guys better go home and study for your entrance exams.
Our last class of the day ended, and our classroom began preparing to head home. By the way, Saejima-kun, have you thought about what you're doing after graduation?
Oh, yeah. I've pretty much narrowed down the universities I want to go to.
Oh? Is it a university around here?
No, it's in Tokyo.
What?
All things considered, I felt like I should attend a well-known university. That's why I'm thinking about applying to prestigious universities in Tokyo.
I see. I can't believe it. Saejima-kun is going to leave our hometown and go to Tokyo? Saejima-kun is leaving for Tokyo once we become college students. I thought I'd be able to live in this town with him forever, but that was a total miscalculation. He'd definitely be super popular in Tokyo. He's responsible and smart, and if he starts becoming fashionable, girls won't leave him alone. But I can't leave this town because of my family. We have phones in this generation, but we won't be able to see each other every day and talk. I've heard long-distance relationships don't really work out. If Saejima-kun finds a girlfriend in Tokyo, it'll be over.
Tachibana? What's wrong? You look pale.
It's nothing. I just had a vision of my boyfriend sleeping with another girl.
What kind of vision is that? Are you sure you're okay? After school, Tachibana and I were talking about our post-graduation plans when she suddenly told me that she felt sick from thinking about her boyfriend sleeping with another girl. Tachibana says really crazy jokes sometimes, but that's what's so funny about her though. She looked pretty serious when she suddenly asked me,
By the way, Saijima-kun, have you thought about marriage?
"What? Marriage? What about you, Tachibana?"
Me? I mean, well, I do dream of getting married to the person I love, and if there's an opportunity for it, I'd do it right now.
As Tachibana said that, she snuck several glances at me. Come on, why is she looking at me?
So, what about you, Saijima-kun? Are you thinking seriously about marriage?
Do I have to answer that?
Yes, you have to! Are you planning on getting married right after graduating high school? Or are you planning on waiting until college graduation? Which is it?
You're very specific, aren't you? Why does Tachibana want to know what I think about marriage? I mean, girls do like to talk about relationships, so I guess it's normal for Tachibana to be interested in topics like this. Marriage, huh? I mean, I do want to get married one day. I'd be super happy if Tachibana was the person I got married to. But she and I weren't even dating right now, so I can't think about that. Well, I'm not really thinking about marriage right now.
I see.
I mean, we're still high schoolers. I can't really imagine marriage as a real thing. I can't think about it until I'm working and able to support myself. Until I actually become someone, you know?
You're right.
I could feel Tachibana's sadness looming all over her body, but am I just imagining it? Either way, I have to work hard to become someone big so that I can confess my feelings to Tachibana one day.
I tried to hint about marriage to Saijima-kun, but he totally evaded the question. Of course, I do know that I'm getting ahead of myself by thinking about getting married right after high school. But when I think about Saijima-kun leaving for Tokyo, I just can't keep still. What should I do? Huh? As I got closer home, I found a girl frantically looking around here. She seemed to be an 8th grader or a freshman. Her light brown hair and a ponytail looked so cute on her.
Which way is it?
Is there a problem?
Oh, excuse me. The thing is, I'm kind of lost.
I could give you directions if you'd like.
Really? That'd be a huge help. I'm looking for a home with this address, but the roads are so confusing.
Okay, I'm going to take a look at your phone. When I saw the address on her phone, my brain was filled with confusion. This is my house.
Huh?
10 minutes later, we decided to go into a cafe and talk. I don't know where to begin.
Well... I'm truly sorry about what happened.
Please lift your head. I only know that you were looking for my house.
But it's weird that some random girl is searching for your house, right? You'd be surprised, right?
I mean, that's true, but I've calmed down now. My name is Mei Tachibana. What about you?
My name is Miyu Saijima. I'm an 8th grader.
Saijima, are you...
Yes, I'm your classmate, Riku Saijima's little sister.
Surprisingly, the girl who was looking for my house was Saijima-kun's little sister. That's right.
I've heard that Saejima-san has a younger sister.
Yes, I've also heard that my Oni-chan was close to a girl named Tachibana-san.
According to Miyu-san, she was worried that her brother suddenly started studying hard and saying that he'd be attending a university in Tokyo.
I thought that the Tachibana-san that he always talked about might be the reason for it. Oni-chan's gullible, so I was worried that someone was influencing him. I was thinking about that and found your address through his friends.
I see. The Tachibana household is well known around this area. You'd be able to find my address quickly after knowing my name.
If you were a dangerous woman who was playing around with my Oni-chan, I was going to give you a piece of my mind, but I guess I didn't have to worry about that.
Huh?
I mean, you came up to me to help when I was lost. You even forgave me for snooping. I'm certain that you're a good person.
Saejima-san.
Oh, you can call me Miyu.
Is that so? Okay then, Miyu-san. You can call me Mei too.
Okay, Mei-san. Anyway, this is what I was curious about. Are you and Oni-chan dating?
That's...
That reaction. I see, you are dating.
Yes, I'm dating Saejima-kun.
Gosh, I didn't think that Oni-chan would be dating such a pretty and kind person. We have to make him celebratory bean rice.
Miyu-san?
Please continue to take care of my Oni-chan, Tachibana-san.
Continue to... Yeah, I'd love it if I could do that.
Huh? Did I say something bad?
The thing is, if Saejima-kun goes to a university in Tokyo, we'd be in a long-distance relationship.
Oh, they do say long-distance relationships are hard. According to my friends, long-distance couples who actually work out are as rare as a Loch Ness monster.
The Loch Ness Monster? That's a mythical creature!
That's just how hard long-distance relationships are. Oni-chan's going to a university in Tokyo even though he has such a cute girlfriend here. What is he thinking?
Cute?
Well, I totally support you becoming my sister-in-law, so I want to cheer the two of you on.
But what should I do? If we can't see each other every day because of the distance, our feelings might grow apart.
If you have emotional worries, you should tie him down physically. I know! I thought of a great idea. A plan that'll keep you and Oni-chan together.
Really? I'd love to hear about it.
Of course! Basically, I'll make Oni-chan do this, and...
Wow, what a plan! I got it. Basically, I have to create a fait accompli.
Yeah, that's not exactly it, but you're on the right track.
If I'm worried about a long-distance relationship, I should seek an early settlement. It's basically reverse thinking, as expected from the relationship master.
Let's do it, Mei-san.
I couldn't miss out on this opportunity. Miyu-san and I promised to meet once more the following week and exchange numbers.
One day, when I got to class, Tachibana greeted me like always.
Morning, Saejima-kun. The teacher said that she wanted you to fill this out. I can submit it after you're done, so just give it to me.
I saw a sheet of paper on top of my desk. Okay, let's see. Huh?
Why'd you make such a weird noise, Saejima-kun?
This says marriage documents. Tachibana didn't seem to care about my confused expression and responded very calmly.
Seems like it. You should fill it out quickly so I can submit it.
Oh, hold on. Why are you just casually giving me this? There's no way a teacher would make me sign marriage documents. This is obviously weird.
Who cares about the small details? As long as you fill it out and give it to me, I'm sure she'll take care of it.
If she takes care of it, I'd end up getting married to some random stranger or something.
It's not some random stranger. Look at the box for the bride.
Huh? I did what I was told and looked down at the document. There, I saw Tachibana's full name, address, and other personal information written there. Hold on a second. My brain is overheating.
Oh? It's probably because you were studying until late last night.
The marriage document is clearly the reason. Why is your name written here?
Obviously, because I'm your girlfriend.
Huh?
Huh?
We stared at each other in silence for a good 30 seconds with the marriage documents in between us. Tachibana's my girlfriend? When did that happen? Why Japanese people? Excuse me for asking, but are we basically a couple?
Exactly, of course we are.
But we haven't been on dates, have we?
We stopped by the bookstore or cafe after school a couple times, didn't we? Besides, going on a date on the weekend is, I'm still too shy for it.
But you tried to make me sign marriage papers! Did I ever confess my feelings to you?
No, that never happened, but a boy and a girl spending that much time together. Logically thinking, we're in a relationship, right?
I see, logically thinking? I was starting to understand what was going on. Basically, Tachibana thought that we were dating, while I thought I hadn't even told her how I feel yet. Basically, this marriage document isn't a joke. You brought this here to actually marry me.
You're going to Tokyo for college, right? I heard long-distance relationships are hard, so I thought we should make it official before then.
Is that why you asked me about college before?
Come on, Saejima-kun, forget that nonsense. Let's sign the marriage document.
It's not nonsense. This is super important. Besides, I don't have my signature stamp or know all of this personal information.
That's totally fine. I have your information written down here, and even have your signature stamp.
Hold on. Why do you have my signature stamp? Hold on. Was it Miyu? All the dots were connected at that moment. QED. Quod erat demonstrandum. After school that day, I brought Tachibana to my house and questioned Miyu, who was already home before us.
So you found out?
What do you mean? When did you even get close to Tachibana?
You know, just a coincidence and stuff. But that's unfortunate. You haven't signed the documents yet?
Obviously not.
More importantly, Oni-chan, why does Mei-san look so upset?
Tachibana has been groaning gently on the chair since she got here. Right. So you thought Tachibana and I were dating. Basically this and that.
Seriously?
Unfortunately, I'm very serious.
Yes, we talked about this on the way here, but did I have a huge misunderstanding?
Listen, Tachibana. I didn't think that you and I were dating.
I bet. I'm sorry I got ahead of myself.
You don't need to apologize. To be more specific, I didn't think that you and I were dating yet.
Yet?
I like you, Tachibana. I want to be in a relationship with you.
What?
I've always had feelings for you. But you're from a distinguished family with a long history, so I thought it would be difficult to confess my feelings when I'm just an ordinary high school student. That's why I wanted to go to a prestigious university in Tokyo, become a successful businessman, and if I still had the chance, that's when I wanted to confess my feelings to you.
Is that what it was?
Yes. The reason I was studying so hard to apply to a university in Tokyo was so that I could confess my feelings to Tachibana with confidence. But now, even I knew that I shouldn't delay this confession any longer. After all, the person I love was right in front of me, waiting for the words to come out of my mouth. I took a deep breath in. I looked directly into Tachibana's eyes and spoke. I've loved you for a long time, Tachibana. I want you to be in a relationship with me.
Yes, I would love that.
As she said that, Tachibana smiled as beautifully as a flower. But I still think it's a bit too early for marriage. We're still high school students, you know?
Right.
But there's still a way to make use of this.
What are you going to do?
I took out the marriage document I brought back from school and filled in the boxes that I needed to. Alright, all done. I handed the marriage document I filled out to Tachibana.
It's basically all complete, but the box for the date is still empty.
Tachibana, will you hold on to this until I come back for you?
I can?
I swear on this marriage document that my feelings for you won't change even after I go to Tokyo. I swear I'll come back to get you. If you still feel the same way about me then, let's submit this together.
Saijima-kun, of course. I'll be waiting for you until then.
There was a bit of a hassle at first, but things should be settled down now. I think.
Oni-chan, you're so cool confessing your feelings.
Ah! I totally forgot that my little sister was watching me do that!
You don't need to be embarrassed. More importantly, all of this happened because I suggested submitting the marriage document for Mei-san, right? You should be thanking me, you know.
Just because it turned out alright in the end? But I mean, thanks.
There's no need to thank me, Oni-chan.
You're the one who told me to thank you. Anyway, Tachibana, since we're officially dating now, do you want to go on a date?
A date?
Yes. I want to do actual couple-like things too.
You're right. I think I'll have fun wherever I go as long as I'm with you, Saijima-kun.
Me too. Let's talk and decide where we should go together. There was a huge misunderstanding between the two of us, but I'm sure that we'll be just all right from now on. I knew that from the bottom of my heart. After all, we had our marriage document as the greatest good luck charm on our side. After work, on the usual way back to the apartment. Oh, Hisui.
Hey, Shigemotsu-senpai.
I happened to run into Hisui Imada, a junior from college. What are you up to?
Just heading back from club activities. And what about you?
I'm coming back from work.
I see.
Yeah.
Is your part-time job at a cafe?
Yeah, it is.
That's fancy. It really seems like you're enjoying college life.
Really? Hey,
What?
aren't you hungry?
I'm starving.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry. Aren't I cute?
No. Not at all.
What? Why not? I'm cute.
Say it. Say I'm cute.
Well, because
What?
I just don't think it's cute at all.
Aww. Hey, at that couple over there. They're having a cute little argument. It's so cute. Do you think they're newly dating? They're so fresh.
Look! You made me look like I'm misunderstanding something weird.
Why's that? It's your fault.
No way. It's your fault.
Nope, it's your fault.
Ugh. By the way, what were we talking about?
You started asking if I was hungry.
Oh, right. You're the one who derailed the conversation.
No, it was your fault.
No way. It's definitely your fault.
Ugh.
If you admit you're wrong, I'll treat you to a meal.
It's all my fault.
That was quick.
Treat me, please.
All right, all right. What do you want to eat?
I'm in the mood for meat.
How about beef bowl?
No, I want an yakiniku. Yakiniku tastes best when someone else is paying.
You're the worst.
Well, I'm your junior, so I won't hold back.
Fine, then. But we'll go for the cheapest all-you-can-eat course.
That's totally fine. Let's go to a place near the station.
Sounds good. She's a junior at university, but we're in different departments, clubs, and even have different part-time jobs. The reason we hang out so often is simply because our apartments are next to each other. Last spring, after a close senior graduated and moved out, she moved into the room next door. While helping her adjust to living alone for the first time, she got attached to me. When we meet outside, we're close enough to have meals together like this. She looks up to me, and I really like our relationship. I'm keeping things to myself, though, because I know she'll get carried away if she finds out.
Oh, I was the one grilling the kalbi.
This is really good. The timing was perfect.
Damn, in that case, I'm taking this lamp.
Oh, you...
It's delicious! The meat you grilled.
Should I take the meat from the senior?
What's this guy saying? Taking the meat that the junior grilled?
Juniors should grill meat for seniors, right?
That's an old-fashioned way of thinking. It's harassment. You could get reported to HR and fired on the spot.
You're not cute at all.
Huh? What did you say?
This meat is great. I'm giving it to you.
Oh, it's tasty.
You're so easy to please.
Did you say something again?
What should we order next?
Let's go with hormone.
Got it.
Hey, senpai.
What's up? Need more beer? You really don't know how to handle your senpai properly.
That's not it.
So you don't want any more beer?
What are you talking about? I'm still eating meat, so I want to drink.
See?
No, what I meant was, you often invite me out to eat like this, right?
Yeah. It's fun watching you enjoy your food so much.
Am I being treated like an animal at a zoo?
Yeah.
You agreed with me.
It's similar to feeding animals. Good metaphor. As a reward, I'll give you some middle rib meat.
Yay!
You really are entertaining to watch.
Because of you, we're not getting anywhere with this conversation.
Sorry about that. So?
Well, I'm happy you invited me to meals, but
Yeah?
what about your girlfriend?
Huh? Girlfriend?
Yeah, I was just wondering if you ever get in trouble with her.
Are you trying to pick a fight? For bad kids like you, I'll only give you burnt meat and bell peppers.
Whoa, what are you doing? Eating that will give you cancer.
Peel off the burnt parts and eat the rest. You're still a student, not out in the real world. And society's supposed to be salty, not bitter.
Really?
Yeah, it's said to taste like tears.
Life's tough.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the topic. I don't get it.
You don't have one, do you? A girlfriend.
I don't.
Did you break up?
I've never been in a relationship with a woman in my life. Sorry about that.
Huh?
What's with that look?
It looks like you're seeing a liar.
I'm not lying.
Huh? But,
Still something? Aren't you kind of the same?
huh?
You've never been with a guy, right?
How do you know that?
You just seem like it.
What do you mean? Are you saying that I seem inexperienced?
Yeah.
That's terrible! It's sexual harassment! I should sue and get a heavy sentence.
Don't get so mad just because I hit the nail on the head. Maybe we should get some cold noodles now.
Alright, I'll have a bibimbap.
That sounds good too. I'm torn.
Then, let's get that together.
Sounds good. I'll share half of my cold noodles with you.
Hey!
She laughed, got mad. With all that going on, the usual night passed by. Having meals with her is always fun.
A few nights ago at the bathhouse, he said he'd never had a girlfriend. I know that's unfortunately a lie. Since I moved in, I've often heard other female voices coming from his room. Although, I haven't heard anything too scandalous. Still, if a woman visits his place that often, she must be his girlfriend, right? There's no need to lie about it. I mean, I'm a bit disappointed, but if someone like him were my boyfriend, my life would probably be more fun. But I'm not confident enough to steal someone else away. So I just hope it's okay for me to have meals with him sometimes. That's why I asked him about it. He dodged the question. And today, I hear a woman's voices coming from next door again.
Ugh, you've piled up laundry again.
Yeah, I was planning to do it all today. My timing's always off.
Is that so? But since I came over, I'll take care of it for you.
No need. You don't have to do that.
Then I'll vacuum for you.
I just did it yesterday.
But you haven't done it today, right?
Well, no.
All right, just leave it to me.
Just stay put.
But
No buts. You've always been overly protective. I'm not a kid anymore. I can handle my own stuff. I have 3 older sisters. Not just one, but 3. The oldest, I, who's a working adult. The second one, Mai, also a working adult. And the youngest, me, who's a grad student. It seems like they can't get enough of the youngest child. Even after I moved out and started living on my own, they often visit to check up on me. By the way, each of them has a spare key, so even if I lock the door, they just come in anyway. Because of that, I got chewed out by a girl I was seeing once. That incident became a trauma, and I haven't felt like dating since.
Speaking of which, about the okonomiyaki party next month.
Hey sis, I haven't heard anything about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I see. I talked with Mai and me about it.
oh really?
We decided to have the okonomiyaki party in this room.
Why are you planning something like that without telling the landlord?
Oh, what's the problem?
It's not that it's a problem, but
Yeah, I figured you'd say that. You're just like my little brother.
even though I'm talking like a reasonable little brother, that's not really the case. I'm just resigned to it.
What do you mean?
What if I had said no? What would you have done?
If your older sisters want to do something, then the little brother should just go along with it, right?
See? That's what I thought would happen.
Are you going through a rebellious phase?
I'm not at an age for a rebellious phase.
Seeing you grown up from being so small makes me feel both happy and sad.
Yeah.
Give me more attention, okay?
You should have more of a professional attitude.
It's fine, I'm responsible at work. I only show this cute little brother's side in front of you.
Really?
Happy?
Well, not that much.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, when's the okonomiyaki party?
This coming Sunday.
That's sudden.
Is it? We decided last month, though.
Well, I didn't hear about it.
Make sure you get everything ready on that day.
You never listen to what I say. Got it. I'll get everything ready. In the end, I was just a younger brother who couldn't win against his older sister.
This happened on a day off. I finally saw his girlfriend. She used a spare key and went into his apartment. She was very beautiful. Someone like me couldn't compare with her. Wow, she looked like a real grown-up woman. So that's his type, huh? No wonder I'm not even on his radar. Right after that, I saw something unbelievable. Another woman went in. She was also very beautiful. She had a different vibe from the first one. What's going on here? Even more right after that, a third woman went into his apartment. She was incredibly gorgeous, too. I was completely confused. Huh? What's going on? Is he seeing 3 women at once? Is there a huge drama happening next door right now? This is scary.
Hey, Hisui. You seem to be zoned out again today.
Oh,
What's wrong? Why are you so shocked?
you're in big trouble.
Huh?
We need to get out of here. Let's get out right now. I'll come with you.
What are you talking about?
If you stay like this, you're gonna get hurt. I don't want that to happen.
Are you drunk? It's still daytime.
I'm this worried about you.
What's there to be so worried about?
Right now, there are 3 girlfriends in your apartment.
What? That's definitely messed up.
See?
You must be seeing things. I've told you before, I don't have a girlfriend. You're probably just drunk.
You don't have to lie.
Huh?
I know you have a girlfriend. I often hear her voice coming from your place.
What? That's definitely messed up.
Yeah.
Are you hearing things?
Stop messing around.
No, it seems like you're the one messing around.
I'm seriously worried about you.
Wait, did you just say 3 girlfriends?
Yeah, you're seeing 3 people at once, right? Unfortunately, they've all gathered into your place right now. If you go in there now, you'll get killed.
Ah, I see.
Why are you so calm about this?
It's better if I just introduce you to them.
Huh?
We're having an okonomiyaki party now. Wanna join?
Huh? No thanks.
Why not? You like okonomiyaki, right?
I do like okonomiyaki, but I don't want to be in this mess.
There's no mess.
Guys, you're trying to drag me into this mess.
What's going to happen if I drag you in?
Well,
See? You can't come up with anything.
I can't, but it's impossible for me. I have no dating experience, and I wouldn't be able to handle them being in a love triangle mess.
You don't have to do anything. Just quietly eat the okonomiyaki. I'm back with the ingredients.
No way! This is hell!
Welcome back.
Did you get everything? You did great! Huh? Who's that girl?
Could she be your girlfriend?
Did you finally get a girlfriend? She's cute!
Well done. I've always wanted a little sister.
No, she's just my junior from the next room. She mistook you all for my girlfriends.
So, you were looking at my sisters like that?
Oh, come on. We haven't slept together in a while, so let's do that tonight.
I didn't bring my over-a-night stuff, but I'll go buy some.
No, I don't want a girlfriend like you guys!
What?
So now you understand?
In other words, these people are...
My sisters. We're 4 siblings.
Wow.
Well, now that that misunderstanding is cleared up, let's make some okonomiyaki. You'll join us, right?
Yes.
Hey, Takaru. This girl is so cute.
Her skin is so beautiful. What kind of makeup do you use?
Do you like okonomiyaki? Your name is Hisui, right? Can I call you by your first name?
Stop it! She's getting scared!
Huh?
You should try to hurry up and get the okonomiyaki ready.
I'm just making her feel welcome.
Sorry about that. Looks like they really like you. If you don't like it, just say so, and they'll stop.
It's not that I don't like it.
Huh?
Your sisters are all so beautiful that it makes me nervous.
Oh, if that's the case, it's fine then.
Huh?
So please, keep them entertained for a while. I'll get the okonomiyaki ready over there. Sis, try not to bother her too much.
You're saying we're beautiful? How sweet.
Hey, Mai. What do you think?
I think it's fine. I like her too.
It was love at first sight. Then it's settled. Hisui?
Yes?
Our Takadu isn't very popular.
Huh?
He's not bad looking, smart, and kind, but he's not popular.
Oh,
So, can you help us out?
help with what?
With his girlfriend?
Girlfriend?
Yes, how about it?
How should I know?
Do you dislike him?
Not at all. I like him a lot.
You really like him, huh?
Did you call me?
Hey, Takadu, she really likes you.
Never mind.
Really?
Yes.
I'll be ready soon, so just wait quietly.
Okay. Sisters, I'll do my best from now on, so please give me a break today. I'm not mentally prepared yet. You call us sisters? Wow.
I like that. I'll do my best to support you so that someday you could call me that for real.
Just use some charm and you'll get him in no time. He's a virgin.
Say it one more time. Call me Big Sis again.
You can hear the women talking. They sound like they're having a good time. The only reason I'm so relaxed is because I can't hear what they're talking about. It wasn't until much later, after my girlfriend and I started dating, that I found out about the secret plan my sisters had made. So here I am, Saiki Yu, on my first day of high school, nervously hanging out with the guys in my class. Today's the day. I'm gonna do it. I'm really gonna do it. Dude, wait for the right moment. I'm just gonna talk to her. It's not a big deal. Sure, good luck with that. We were all staring at her, Tsukimiya Suzuka. From day one, she's been the center of attention at our school. The reason's simple. She's the most beautiful girl any of us have ever seen. They call her the Ice Princess. And the reason for that nickname is pretty obvious. Hey Tsukimiya, good morning! You don't have the guts to call her by her first name, huh? Come on, like you would. Huh? Now's not the time to argue about this. Cut it out, guys!
What do you want?
Well... Actually...
So, what is it?
Sorry, I'll be back in my next life! See ya! Where are you going? She's so cold. All I did was say hi. You tried your best, man. Cheer up. I'll buy you some snacks on the way home. Snacks? Snacks aren't gonna fill me up! That's why everyone calls Tsukimiya the Ice Princess. She's friendly with the girls, but when it comes to guys, she's like ice. She gives us this death glare that makes it impossible to even talk. According to some of the girls in our class, it's probably because she thinks all the guys are just hitting on her, so she shuts them down. Hey Tsukimiya, got a minute?
Yeah, what's up?
Even though she's usually like this, her attitude towards me seems different for some reason. There was something in the classic literature class that I didn't quite get. You're good at classics, right? Could you explain it to me?
Oh, sure, I guess.
So will you help me?
Yeah, I'll help.
Man, you're amazing! You're actually talking to her normally! What did you do? How did you pull that off? Calm down. Even though she's somewhat aloof with me, it's more awkward than cold, and she often makes eye contact with me. I think she's cute, so I'm happy to be able to talk to her, but this awkward distance, I want to get closer to her, but...
Here goes.
Well, you got me again.
You're really strong, you know that.
Not really.
Wow, she's really something. She's so beautiful. I'd love to get closer to her. She's usually so aloof, but when it comes to sports, she's serious. And she's incredibly strong, too. She's good at both academics and sports. Actually, she seems more like someone who just hates to lose.
One more point.
Watch out! As soon as she wobbled, I found myself running at full speed. Ouch! You!
Saiki, are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just a minor bruise.
But I'm worried. Teacher, can I take him to the nurse's office?
Tsukimiya, I'm fine. I can go by myself.
Don't worry, I'm the one who caused trouble, so let me do this.
Her unusually stubborn attitude was a bit overwhelming.
Teacher, are you here? Is nobody around?
Looks like it. Hey, Tsukimiya, I'm fine on my own.
No way.
I see.
Are you hurt anywhere?
It's just a minor bruise, so I'm fine.
Let me see.
Huh? She doesn't sound like she's joking, but... Sure, but... My back?
What?
Don't be surprised.
What is this?
It's a scar from when I helped someone who almost got run over by a truck when I was a kid.
You must have had a hard time after that, right?
It was tough to have to miss school for a while, but I managed to save that kid. So it's okay, huh? What? Tsukimiya? What's with the sudden change?
I'm just happy because I realized you've always been a really kind person.
Huh?
Do you remember? I'm the girl you helped back then.
No way! Really?
Yeah, it's true. From the first time I saw you, I thought you looked like the boy who helped me back then. I wanted to thank you, but before you woke up, I had to move out of the prefecture because of family issues. When I saw the scar on your back, I was sure it was you.
I see. So that's why we never met back then.
When you helped me earlier, it reminded me of that accident. I was really worried.
So that's why you were so serious.
Because you helped me back then, I'm alive today. Thank you so much. I never expected to meet the person who helped me like this. I'm really glad to see you're doing well.
What's wrong?
Well,
What's wrong?
I like you.
Huh?
I like you. I want to date you.
What? Why?
It's just a normal thing. It's like all the feelings I have built up exploded.
Exploded? What do you mean?
At first, I kept an eye on you because you looked like the person who helped me back then.
Ah, so that's why we kept making eye contact.
You've always looked out for everyone, making them happy and giving them energy. I started to find it hard to look away from you. More than anything, I was really happy that you helped me earlier without any hesitation. You've always been kind and amazing since the first time we met, and that's why I like you. I want to date you, if possible, right now.
Am I being rushed here? I'm really happy about your feelings, but I haven't talked to you much yet.
Yeah, I get that.
How about starting as friends first?
So that means I still have a chance, right?
Well, yeah. I don't want to sound like I'm putting myself above you, but
I like how considerate you are too. So let's go out.
huh?
Let's just call that a joke for now, to get to know each other better. I'll start calling you by your first name.
Huh?
Call me Suzuka, you.
What? Suzuka.
Yes?
It feels like things are getting crazy, but seeing her smile so happily makes me think maybe this is right. I was wondering how to interact with her, but I realized my thoughts were pretty shallow or slow.
You, good morning.
Suzuka, good morning. Huh?
What? Yeah!
Suzuka, what are you doing?
What? Just showing some affection to someone I like.
You! What's going on here? I'm gonna put a curse on you! Calm down! I'm having trouble understanding the situation too! Suzuka, come here for a second!
Huh? You? What's up? You're not able to get all pushy with me, are you? Eek!
Alright, who wants to join me in cursing him this weekend? Raise your hand! You just stay quiet! Hey Suzuka, what was that all about?
It was my way of approaching you.
With a cool expression and double peace signs? So cute. That was bad.
Was it no good?
What the heck? Where did the ice princess go? She's way too cute.
I'm actually holding back.
Huh?
I really wanted to sit across from you.
That's dangerous, so don't. I'm happy, but please, be a bit more reserved in public.
Got it. I'll make sure to make my moves where no one else can see.
No need to announce that. her relentless pursuit began. Turns out, she's the type to fully commit to whatever she decides, and she was making moves on me everywhere.
Let's have a meal together. I'll present you the best qualities to the whole class. If I hang out at your place, I'll basically be your girlfriend, right?
Even though I was worried about how the class would react, her overly open actions actually made everyone feel closer to her.
You really like Saiki, huh?
Yeah, I really like him. I've never seen someone so openly aggressive before. You're interesting. I get embarrassed when I'm complimented.
After she explained that she was just nervous talking to guys, the boys started talking to her too. Lots of them began crowding around her. I can't believe the day has come when I can talk to her normally.
Sorry, what's your name again?
Her unchanging coolness is just irresistible. Stop it. But since she was always sticking close to me, I often got obvious jealousy from other guys. Well, it can't be helped, right?
You can't do that to him.
Her too cute scolding made the guys hit their knees in shock. After that, they became more respectful and enjoyed talking to her.
Hey, Saiki, when are you gonna start dating her?
I think it's better to get to know each other a bit more first.
What are you saying? Aren't you just enjoying the pre-dating atmosphere? Is that so? Am I being played with by you?
No, that's not it. Our classmates had suddenly become our biggest cheerleaders. After some time of this, I made a certain decision. One weekend, I went on a date with her as she invited me.
This date is so much fun!
Seeing her so happy and relaxed,
Hey you, what do you think?
huh? What do you mean?
Do you think I look cute today?
Yeah, you're even cuter than usual.
Really?
Huh? What's wrong?
Are you falling for me right now?
Are you?
She's just too cute. I can't keep her waiting any longer. I need to tell her today.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
I've loved the view of the city from here since I was a kid.
Then, let's make sure you see it with me a lot from now on.
Yeah.
Huh?
Suzuka,
Huh?
I like you.
What? That was a bit sudden and surprising. Is it really okay? Are you sure?
It's really true. It's not something I just decided now. I've spent quite a bit of time with you since you confessed, and I realize that I'm always smiling when I'm with you. I really enjoy spending time with you, and of course, I think you're cute. I thought that since we were in the same class.
Wow.
I'm serious. Will you go out with me?
I like you too. Let's spend a lot of fun days together.
Thank you. Let's stay together forever.
Okay.
So we started dating. It's not every day that a connection that once faded is rekindled like this. I'll cherish and nurture this bond.
Aww.
Hey,
I like this place and I'm not leaving.
alright then.
But you like being close to me, don't you?
Even though she knows the answer, she often asks questions like this. I've got my own thoughts too. Of course, you're super cute.
Huh?
Wait, your face is all red. What's wrong?
You're such an idiot, you.
Oh,
Gotcha.
I'm really looking forward to the time we'll spend together with my wonderfully quirky and cute girlfriend.